Hello everyone, I am Anamika and in this video I am going to teach you about gravitation. What does this gravitation means? So here we have two questions. What makes a planet to revolve around the sun and why an apple falls towards the earth? So answer for both these questions is gravitational force. Now we are going to learn about what does this gravitational force means and what is the value of this gravitational force. So as you can see in this diagram, an apple is falling towards the earth means earth exerts some force on an apple to fall towards the earth, and here as you can see in the diagram, sun and the other planets revolving around the sun. So of course there is force of attraction or that causes the movement of the planets around the sun. Now we are going to read about centripetal force. So what is this centripetal force means? As you can see here, a ball is revolving around a circular path, and if an object is revolving in the circular path, at every point of time there is a change in direction of this object, and with the change of direction it causes the change of the velocity at every point, and the change of velocity is known as the acceleration, as we have learned in the previous chapter, that is in the motion. So here the object moves with an acceleration and change in direction at every point. So why the object causes a change in direction at every point or moving around the circular path is due to a force, and this force is known as centripetal force. Okay, so this centripetal force, as you can see in the diagram given, that acts towards the center of the earth or towards the center of the body. Okay, now we have another question. Is an apple also exerts some force on the earth while falling? Yes, an apple also exerts some force on the earth while falling, because as we know from the Newton's third law of motion, every action has its equal and opposite reaction. Means if earth is exerting some force on apple, therefore an apple also exerts some force on the earth, but we can't see the movement of earth towards the apple. So this force is negligible, means the mass of an apple as compared to the earth, mass of an apple as compared to the earth is very less. Okay, so here the force is negligible. So an apple exerts negligible force towards the earth, and therefore earth does not move towards the apple, and apple falls on the earth. Clear? Now we are going to learn about the gravitational force or universal law of gravitation. So from where the concept of this gravitational force came? According to universal law of gravitation, every object in this universe attracts each other, and this force of attraction is known as gravitational force. So what is the value of this gravitational force? So here, as we will consider two objects of masses capital M and an object of mass small m, and both these objects are separated by a distance d. So the force of attraction which acts between these objects is directly proportional to the product of the masses of the object. Means this force is directly proportional to the product of the masses of the object and inversely proportional to the square of the distance between them. Means here the distance between these objects is d, so square of the distance between these objects, the force is inversely proportional. Okay, so if we combine both these statements, then we have the value of force, that is force is directly proportional to capital M multiplied by small m divided by d square. Now after removing this proportionality sign, we have a constant here, and this constant is denoted by g. So what does this constant means, so this constant is known as the gravitational constant. And the value of this gravitational constant is capital G is equals to 6.67 into 10 to the power minus 11 Newton meter square per kg square. So here the unit Newton meter square per kg square is very much important because it is asked in the 1 marks question, and here the force of the attraction between these objects is G capital M small m divided by d square. So you can remember the value of this force of attraction, and this is known as the universal law of gravitation. Thank you.